It's Sybil Wilkes with what you need to know. Today is Tuesday, April 7th, 2020. Number 1, the Wisconsin primary up for debate with a lot of back and forth, including a trip to the Supreme Court. It's very symbolic of the disconnect between the branches of government. Last week, Speaker of the House Nancy Pelosi announced the creation of a House Select Committee on the coronavirus crisis headed by Congressman James Clyburn of South Carolina. Congressman Clyburn said the group will monitor how the White House is spending the billions of dollars in the last stimulus package, as well as focus on any fraud, profiteering, and price gouging, but not about the delay exhibited by this administration in taking charge. Number 2, Black people in cities like Chicago, Milwaukee, and New Orleans are contracting and dying from the coronavirus at higher rates than any other ethnic group. One study of several states found that even when displaying symptoms like fever, coughing, and trouble breathing, doctors may be less likely to refer Blacks for testing. To date, the CDC has failed to release data about race during this pandemic. Number 3, as the increasing number of coronavirus cases are putting enormous pressure on hospitals and healthcare workers, coronavirus deaths are putting pressure on the funeral industry. Funeral home employees are faced with the possibility of virus contamination from hospitals, morgue personnel, family members, even while practicing social or physical distance. The age of the coronavirus has changed our society in unimaginable ways, with more changes to come. Number 4, in today's Coronavirus Chronicles, Pastor Kenny Baldwin of Crossroads Baptist Church in Fairfax County, Virginia, tested positive for coronavirus, has recovered, and is now sharing his testimony. As a pastor, he supports the call for everyone to stay at home and prevent the spread of the virus. Read more about his journey and recovering in today's What You Need to Know newsletter. Number 5, as millions of individuals and families are left in limbo on if and when they will receive stimulus checks, small businesses are also slowed in their attempts to apply for grants and loans. Wells Fargo Bank has already announced they're no longer accepting applications under the federal government's Paycheck Protection Program. The bank said they'd reached their $10 billion limit Sunday. This further exposes the shaky process of the Treasury Department as they attempt to get money to the needy as quickly as possible. Join me today on Instagram Live at 7 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Central with my guest, the one and only George Wallace. We'll be covering all the top headlines of the day. He's so crazy. Visit blackamericaweb.com to subscribe to my free daily newsletter featuring these top stories and more. I'm Sybil Wilkes with What You Need to Know. Be informed, be empowered.